Hey everyone, welcome back. It's time to cook up the redfish that we just caught. So let me put the hat on and then we'll get started. What we'll do is remove the skin from these two fillets and marinate it. We'll portion it out and then marinate it with some Goya for maybe 30 or so minutes just to let the fish absorb some of that flavoring right there. And then we're gonna broil it with a little bit of thyme, some parsley, and then a little bit of zucchini on that. We'll throw a couple of lemon slices and then some coarsely chopped garlic, a couple of pads of butter to melt over it. I've already got my pan lined with foil, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty simple process. Once the fish is done broiling, we're gonna lay it over a bed of rice. Even after I bled this guy, he's still got a little bit of that bloodline right there. It's not that bad, it's still manageable. So what we'll do is take out some of that whenever we do the portioning. Let's like make 4 portions. So you got that piece, and then we have this piece, and what we'll do is the same exact thing to the other fillet. I've tried doing everything to take care of this bloodline, but I guess redfish is because they're hardy fighters and they got tons of muscle. This bloodline is really thick. Trust me, I listened to y'all's comments and I have done what y'all have said to do. Double check to make sure I really get down in there and sever the artery, but and then keep them in the water so that they can breathe a little bit longer to like pump all that blood out, but it just doesn't work. So right there, that's as clean as I can get it. That right there is really not gonna make much of a difference as far as taste goes. So this fella is good to go inside the marinade. I'm doing this last fillet and I still can't figure out the pin bones like I said earlier. So I know that the Northerners, that's what I'm gonna try to do. What they do for salmon, whenever they want to pull the pin bones out, I can feel there's 1, 2, 3, 4, a set of 5 of them. And what I'm gonna do is try to grab it with the tweezers. There goes 1, goes 2. Okay, there goes 3. There we go. 4. That one came out really good. Oh, there we are. Got all 5 of them. Now I don't have to cut through there and waste my fillet. Now let's move this to the side, that out the way. Shake up our seasoning, cover these up. While we let these guys marinate, we'll take and separate a little bit of the parsley to place on top of each little portion. Get some thyme. All we're gonna do is just put that on top and then we'll remove it after it's done cooking. Separate our butter, get a couple of pads, at least 4 of them. Do about half a tablespoon for each fillet. And then we'll take and start prepping these. Got that to a nice boil, so we'll cut the heat back and then simmer for about 25 minutes. All right, here we go. Let's see how this is gonna go. Really great flavor from the Goya. the thyme, man, a little bit goes such a long way. I didn't think it was actually, the garlic and any of that was actually going to flavor it, but it did, especially that thyme. It's very strong. The fish, the red, is so moist and tender. It's super tender. Oh my gosh. It doesn't have the fishy flavor that I always try to steer clear of. So cutting away a lot of the bloodline really helped out. It could use a bit of salt because I didn't add anything to it. But it's really good though. But the Goya, you can definitely taste it. If you like the real fishy flavor, then you probably don't even want to add salt to it at all. Thought I had all the bones, but I didn't. Yeah, really good meal. I think I'm gonna use that Goya. They've got 2 other like flavors, and I think it works really well. I put it in there for, I was only gonna leave it like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but because of the meal prep with everything else, it went to like close to in between 10 to 15 minutes that it marinated the fish, but it did really good. So it works really well with it. I think it said it was like for pork, steak, and chicken, or pork, beef, and chicken, but yeah, it's good. And the rice, oh, it's really good. I'm gonna continue eating this, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's got great flavor, great taste. For the first time broiling it, I think I did okay. It was spot on. Didn't get burnt, and the meat, the fish, oh, it is so tender and juicy with the marinade flavor. The fresh herbs help to lend a little bit more flavor to it as well. Needs a little bit more salt, but other than that, it is a great meal. Give it a try if you have some fish fillets handy. And yeah, that's all I have for y'all. Until next time, tight lines, everyone.